Hi, this is Bill with a Fuzzy Bunny Boat Railroad, and I'm going to show you some of the custom weathering that I do on my garden railroad trains. I just use a mixture of Dremel tool and just different paints, and actually use some real rust that I get some steel wool and mix it with some vinegar in a jar out in the shed and get a lot of rust powder after a couple months. So, yeah, welcome to my workshop.
So, I detailed this side. I'm not going too heavy on the weathering on this, on the sides. I'm going to go crazy weathering on the roof. The roof is going to be a mess on this one. Right. That's basically how I start out. Put some white for the paint running down. Most of it comes off, and just it's the first time I'm using this crazy big wheel. So we'll see how good this is. I may have to switch it back. So.
Alright, so I turned off that Dremel sound. Is ridiculous on here. Yeah, I wear the full PPE, you know, the mask and the glasses. You don't want to get hit in the eye with stuff flying off of this train. But I paint the side of it, make it look like a little bit of paint running down from the actual decals, and I just come in here and the blades kind of it really gets stuck into the grooves that are already in the train, and it just kind of roughs it up. And you can see how I'm doing this. It's just eyeballing it, really. And you can do it as deep or as light as you want and get texture. You can use different bits like I use on the roof in some pieces to make it look like pit rust, where it actually rusts through and makes little holes in it. But, and I take the razor knife and I cut off everything that I go extra on. There's plastic sticking up, just to clean it up a little bit, really. And these are just some of the other ones that I've done various, like painting. That's more just paint, minimal Dremel, and that's more Dremel and paint.
This train here actually has plastic wheels, and these things tend to derail, so I took these washers and put I think 4 washers per wheel, glued them in there, weigh down those axles, give it some weight on the actual bottom. This thing doesn't derail anymore. But yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this. Just give it a light dusting, just to make it look dirty. I'm going to do this one very light weathering on this train. I'm going to try not to weather the hell out of this one.
This is a couple of the more heavily weathered examples that I have.
So this is what we're looking at. Just a paint job on this one. No Dremel work. I don't like newer weathering with a lot of graffiti and everything. I like 1950s, before anything got tagged, when everything was just rusty, dirty, filthy in the 50s. But it still had these old logos that were cool. The trains don't look like this anymore.
Here we go with this Dremel again. I really wear earplugs and listen to like a radio program or something, because messing with this Dremel, it's so high pitched that you'll go deaf pretty quickly using this thing if you don't cover your ears. And there, I broke it. So you say, oh yeah, it does work. I can fix it. I got a good set of tools. I got this. I got this work train here, which is cool. I'm doing a complete Amtrak work train, doing the crane and details. But yeah, this is what I got so far as that model goes. Hope you like that one.
Okay, I'm going to put a flat roof on this caboose. Got some spray glue on here. I think that's shot. Well, I got enough on there anyway. And I got this thing to make roof panels. I don't know what the hell this thing's called. It's Marvy Uchida. Marvy Uchida, that's what it's called. You can roll your own roofing material, like corrugated. I have some copper sheets. So I'm just going to glue some copper sheets down on this roof here. Just glue a couple of these guys down. And see if it works. Yeah, this spray glue is sticky stuff, man. And we'll put that on. Alright, so what I got now, I finally got this caboose done. I decided to cut the top off of it, weather the sides, put a copper roof on it. I like having these bobber caboose without a cupola on it. I didn't have one, so I made one. And I made the roof, like I said. They're going to have an old-time crappy roof, so I did a corrugated roof on it. And this is copper. I'm going to lightly sand this, and I'm going to salt water the top of this for a couple weeks, and I'm going to let it tarnish and turn green. This is going to look good.
Yeah, if I would have known how bad that was going to smell, I would have just painted it. But I got that far into it. I got a good patina on it, but then I decided to paint it anyway. I had this in the basement. It's really bad news. But I painted it and weathered it, and I think it turned out all right. But we'll see. Leave it outside long enough, I'm sure it'll turn green. The bolts will rust, but here it is. This is my little bobber caboose. All done.